I know a little bit about what's in the vial. And I think that could actually help people understand why I think that vaccines, both the Moderna and Pfizer, are safe. It contains the active ingredient, so all vaccines will have an active ingredient, and the active ingredient is the RNA, and that's the blueprint for the spike protein that we've talked about. And so the spike protein, after that vaccine gets into our cells, is made by our host cell machinery. This is what it makes. This protein. I hope the viewers would agree that this is only a small piece of what the entire virus would be. Your body sees this as foreign, but it's only a part of a virus. There is no chance of a person getting coronavirus from the vaccines. This is a single protein. And then you hear about these lipid nanoparticles, right? Think of those as like little packets of butter, because they're lipids, little fats. And they kind of encase that RNA, because RNA is very unstable. And so we've heard about that you need to freeze the vaccines or keep them refrigerated, and that lipid kind of coating helps with that, help preserve the RNA from being degraded before it gets into our bodies. And those lipid, that buttery droplet, helps get the vaccine into our cells, so delivery mechanisms. Otherwise, it's some salts. That doesn't sound too bad, right?
Nope.
To keep the salinity and keep the pH right. And some sucrose. That doesn't sound too bad either. Some table sugar in there, and the sugar helps keep those nanoparticles from congealing and aggregating together and keep them separate. But that's about it. So just to recap, the code for the spike protein, which on its own can't cause coronavirus for people who get the vaccine. And there's some lipids, and there's some sugar, and there's some salt. Those are the ingredients. And there are no preservatives. Some people who have theories about harmful effects of the vaccines with mercury and things like that, but there's no preservatives in the Pfizer vaccine. So I always like to know what's in there, if the pharmaceutical companies will provide that information, and that's what I was able to find. And so I'm convinced that there's safety with what's in the vaccine and then how it actually works once it gets inside your body.